FileMaker Pro layouts determine how information is organized for viewing, printing, reporting, finding, and entering data. Layouts don't store the data, they just display it. FileMaker files can have many different layouts, which display data in a variety of ways. You can create new layouts or change a layout's design without affecting any of the data in any of the other layouts in the file. All layout changes are done in layout mode. And you can get to layout mode by either going to the view menu and choosing layout mode or the corresponding quick key, or you can hit the edit layout button. Getting oriented with the different panes and tools in layout mode will help you to begin to better understand the concepts of layout design in FileMaker. First, you should be familiar with panes in layout mode. Now, if your layout looks like this, when you enter layout mode, you'll have to show the panes to work with them. To show and hide the panes, you'll see in the upper right-hand corner, you have two buttons to show the left panes or the right panes. If you choose the one on the left, you'll see what's called the Objects pane. The Objects pane is made up of three different tabs: the Fields tab, the Objects tab, and the Addons tab. Now, the Fields tab allows you to add fields to your layout by picking them from the list and then dragging them into the desired location in your layout. You can pick fields from either the current table or any of the tables that are related to the current table. Say, for example, that you want to add the Date field. You'll choose the Date field from the list, and then you'll want to go down to the Drag Preferences to make choices like whether or not you want to have a field label. In this case, we'll say no, or if you want to apply a control style, and we'll say we want to apply a Dropdown Calendar. Once you've made all your selections, you can then drag the field from the field list to the desired location within your layout. You can also add new fields in your fields list by clicking the plus button next to the word New Field, and then type the name of your field. And then select the data type for the field. And you can even right-click on fields in the list to either rename them, open up the field options, or even delete the fields. The Objects pane is where users view a hierarchical list of all the objects that are on the layout. This allows you to do things like select an object. As you see here, when I select the object in the objects list, it's also selecting the object on the layout. This allows me to do things like hide the object. And when you hide an object, you're not deleting it, you're just hiding it from view, allowing you to see any objects that are stacked behind it. You can even right-click and specify an object name, or change the object stacking order. For example, if I move rectangle above navigation, you'll see that it moved the rectangle in front of the navigation bar. If you're looking for objects in your list, you can either filter by object type, or you can use the type ahead filter to narrow your list by default object name or the names that you have given to your objects. The Addons tab is where you install add-ons and then drag them onto your layouts. By default, you won't have any add-ons when you first go to the add-on tab, but if you select the button in the bottom left-hand corner, you may be prompted to save changes to your layout, and then you'll be taken to the add-on screen. Clicking any of the add-on icons shows a description of the add-on, as well as the tables, layouts, and scripts that are added when you install one. You can simply click one of the add-ons, select the Choose button, and now you'll see it in the Add-ons tab. And then from here, all you need to do is simply click the add-on, drag it onto your layout, just like you would any other layout object. Once you add the add-on to your layout, you can then go into browse mode to configure it so that your users can start using it. And you can easily uninstall the add-ons as well as all the items that were installed by just right-clicking on it in the Add-on tab. Once you choose Uninstall Add-on, you'll be prompted to save your changes, and then you'll get a message that indicates that you're going to uninstall not only the add-on, but all the tables, fields, and record data that were used by this add-on. And now your file is in the exact state it was before you installed the add-on. On the right-hand panes, you'll see the inspector. The inspector allows you to view and edit the settings for objects, layout parts, and the layout background. You can also choose to show multiple inspectors by going under the View menu, choosing Inspectors and New Inspector. You'll see that you have 4 different tabs: Position, Styles, Appearance, and Data. As you get to know the FileMaker platform, you should really spend time on each section of the inspector, trying out various controls and learning all their different capabilities. Themes can help you create a clean user interface by providing consistent object styles for buttons, fields, the layout background, and other objects on your layout. You can invoke themes by clicking this area right here, and you'll see the Change Theme dialog. Themes apply predefined object attributes that specify the font, size, color, padding, and shape choices of your layout objects. A theme contains one or more object styles for each object type. The Format bar is the area that displays options for formatting text objects. An example of a text object might be a field label, and you can choose any of the different formatting options from the Format bar to apply those changes to the selected object. FileMaker Pro also includes a set of screen stencils, and they can be used for proper layout sizing when you're developing for different platforms and screen sizes. Multiple stencils can be turned on at the same time for cross-platform apps or for multi-orientation devices like iPhones or iPads. And to turn them off, simply select them again from the list. When you're in layout mode, the status toolbar provides quick and easy access to many of the tools for working with layout objects. These tools allow you to create new layout objects and apply colors and styles to existing objects. Most of the graphical tools are intuitive and don't require much detailed explanation for their usage. For example, if you select a line tool, you'll notice that your cursor changes to a drawing tool, and you would click where you want to draw the line. Tools for creating objects such as the tab and slide controls, or portals, charts, and web viewers are definitely worth learning more about, as they each provide unique layout building capabilities and functionality to your apps. You can create new layouts and reports by using the New Layout Report Assistant. You can find that in the button in the upper left-hand corner or under the Layouts menu. This will invoke the New Layout Report Assistant. This will guide you through creating the layout or report according to the options that you choose. For example, you can choose which table will be the context for your layout, or even the name. And then you'll choose the type of device that you want your layout to be displayed on, and even the view for the layout fields, and the way the data is grouped and sorted. When you're done making changes to your layout, you can switch to another mode, or you can choose the Exit Layout button. This will prompt you to either save any changes that you made while you're in layout mode by selecting Save, or you can choose to dismiss them by choosing Don't Save. Getting oriented with layout mode will help you get familiar with all the tools available to you when you're building layouts for your Claris FileMaker apps. There are so many powerful tools for building FileMaker layouts that you should spend the appropriate time to learn about each of them.